What is this fit? What is this? Take it off. Take it off right now. Hey guys, what's up? It's Imurgency and welcome back to my channel. As you could tell by the title, we're gonna be talking about something very important. Something that I have yet to address on this channel, yet it's something that affects me and everyone. All of you, even you. Yeah, I know you. You may think you're not, but you are. I'm talking about today, mental health. You know, the good stuff. What's going on in your brain? What's cooking up in here? Or rather, what's not cooking, or what's overcooking. We're just talking about mental health, and specifically, like what's good with mental health in schools. So we all know that schools are notoriously bad for taking care or like really providing many resources for mental health for their students. Like exhibit A, B, and C being that schools decided to stay open for one, and then also keep all their grading and all that and all their timelines the same while we're going through what we're going through. I'm not gonna say it, you know how it goes. But literally, school administrations would be like, we care so much about your mental health. That's the first priority, students' mental health and their well-being is the #1 priority. Huh? You're feeling overwhelmed. You're sick? Your grandma's sick. Your paper's still due tomorrow. Where's the lie? So yeah, schools are pretty sucky at that. But this is nothing new. We've been knew this. Like we've known, we've been familiar with the concept of not being helped with our mental health. So now that we're taking online classes, and for a lot of you all, school is coming to a close, which means that finals are coming up. I know that for me specifically, like I have finals next week, which is kind of like, please, have mercy! But that's fine, but it's also not, because finals are generally the times where people are like the most stressed about their grades. And like we're all kind of home right now, and we haven't really like experienced some like at-home school stress since we were in high school. And if you're in high school right now, it's still kind of different because you didn't have to like take your test at home. Like your parents haven't seen your stress test taking face. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like that one, they haven't seen that, and I don't think they're ready to see that. So what I'm trying to get at is that these are stressful and unprecedented times for everybody. So it's natural to have like some anxiety, some stress, or like any other lingering mental health issues that you've been battling with come out at this exact moment. Now I know what you may be asking. Rumi, emergency. What should I do during these times? How do I take a step back and do some of that mindfulness, some of that wellness that schools are telling me so much about and seem to care so much about? Well, lucky you stopped by here because I have a few tips for you. Now I will say, I am no mental health expert, or really anyone with like any sort of professional qualification. I just have some of my own stuff that I deal with. Like I personally have really bad anxiety. So one of the things that I really love doing when I want to like de-stress and unwind after like a really stressful day of like writing papers and like doing all that, just like, you know, living, I choose to hop on my computer and play some video games. And I will tell you right now that this is one of the most de-stressing activities you could ever do. It is literally so calming. Like how could you not just be absolutely chill after this? Like you just hop on and are greeted with such positivity and so many good vibes that you have no choice but to enjoy yourself and have a great time. Like literally every time I play video games, I am chilling. You can see the smile on my face. I'm just so peak happy, and I feel like you could too. Now, if that isn't your cup of tea, I understand. I understand. Video games may not be for everybody. On the other side of the spectrum, a good de-stressor is reading. Now, I personally don't really read, but I hear that it'd be hitting different. So if that's your cup of tea, open up a good book. We're in the 21st century now, so a lot of people just use ebooks, but if you're one of those old souls, or like one of those really sentimental people that like flipping through pages, then get one of those, go to a nice place in your house or just like your bed and like open that and read and just like escape the current situation. Oh, another good tip is exercise. I know that's basic, that's literally what everyone tells you to do, but I can testify, this should be hitting different. Literally for like the past couple of weeks, whenever I've been getting like super overwhelmed or super stressed, I just go out on a run or like a walk or like whatever. But like getting outside 6 feet away from any other person, but like running and like getting your heart bumping and thumping and just moving. I feel like it's beneficial for both your mental and then also like your physical, like staying in shape and staying active. I'm just a really big advocate. Come on now. I'm just a really big advocate for running because in high school, way back when, I actually did track and field. I never completed a season because I'd always awfully injure myself. In fact, I actually tore my ACL during the track season playing Capture the Chicken with my track team. Unrelated from like the whole sport in general, but like it was track related, so I consider it a track related incident. And this is not the point. Point is, exercise is really good for de-stressing and clearing your head and just being able to be in like a good headspace for going in the final or going into any real life stress that you have going on right now. Oh, I wanna let you go. You go, go. One last thing that really helps me de-stress is listening to some good quality music and just really vibing. Like vibing, that should be its own category. Vibing, the vibes. Like vibing to music is actually life-changing. Like if you haven't listened to Ribs by Lord in the dark by yourself, are you even okay? Like, are you good? One of my favorite things to be listening to right now is the album Kid Crow by Conan Gray. No, this is not product placement. This is just a stellar album. And I went to his concert, so I got one of these CD things. I'm never gonna open it because I don't have a CD player. But I get like a nice copy of Conan sitting here. Yes. Also, if you're a fan of Conan, let me know down in the comments below because I'm trying to find my community here. Just as a preface, my favorite songs off the album are Heather and The Cut That Always Bleeds. Okay, moving on. But yeah, those are some things that really helped me get through stressful times, and I know I'm going to be leaning on them heavily during this final season. So basically, if you do like those 4 or 5 things that don't really directly address any mental health issues at all, then you'll be set. You'll be all good. You'll be cured. You'll be basically unstoppable. But to keep it real with y'all, these are some pretty hard times for a lot of people out there. And just always make sure to stay safe and stay healthy out there. And please, please, please put your own health, whether that be mental or physical, above a grade, because at the end of the day, that's more important in the long run. And also stay connected to your friends and family and all of your loved ones. Don't act brand new. Don't shut them out just because you can't go out and see them doesn't mean you can't call them or FaceTime them. Don't be fake. Don't be a snake. So before this lighting gets any worse, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, then hit that subscribe button to join the roommates. We'd always love more of y'all. And if you enjoyed the content, make sure you leave a like because that means so much to me. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Imurgency and I'll see you in the next video.